Do 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 do. Hello world, it's Berto Prey 5, Qapla, and welcome to Open Line Thursday. And yes, it is indeed Thursday, LDG. I know I heard you talk about it being Friday a couple hours ago, and I probably should have said something then, but I was just too lazy. And it wasn't until this last time I was like, okay, I got to tell them it's Thursday because God forbid something serious happened from your thinking it was Friday. So yes, congratulations. You get an extra day of the week, thanks to me. Welcome, Thomas Potts, who is first. Elihu, a quick second. And Elihu says, bop, welcome. Jitsi Lemons, Qapla says 1 minute to bird night. Dee Myers says, Elihu and Thomas Potts greetings and hi. LDG puts in his trademark eyes. Dee says, Jitsi, greetings and hi. Rock Solid says, I was first and deleted it. Son of a bitch. Okay, Rock Solid, if you say so, I will accept your word. And happy Friday all. And again, a big congrats to Mr. 10,000 Rock Solid. Jitsi says hello to Dee Myers and hello to LDG. Carlos says, I hope everyone is as well as can be. Thank you, Carlo. LDG is singing the do. Richie Poole says, hello, world. Hello, Richie Poole. Dee says, how are you, Kites Lemons? I'm sure that means Jitsi. Oh, Sis O'Prey wants the link. I will send her the link first, and then everybody can get the link in a little bit. Okay, Sis O'Prey. I'll send it via the Facebooks. Come on, Facebook. Sis O'Prey. Why is everything being so slow today? God damn it. Yes, send a message. Seriously? You're not opening? Okay, we can do it. God damn it. Nothing's working. Nothing's working. Okay, come back. Let's reload Facebook. There we go. Message. Let's just say send message. There we go. There's the link for Sis O'Prey. She gets it first. Okay. And now we'll go back. Go back to the stream. Dee Myers, yes. Jitsi. Bradley Briggs is zup, y'all. Zup, Bradley. Elihu is laughing. Positive Candor says, hello, Berto Prey 5. Hello, world. Welcome to Open Line Thursday. Yes, did you say that before me or as I said it? Very interesting. Mike Richards says, greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Greetings, Mike Richards. Not Ryan Johnson says, hello, and Qapla, vote for Short Circuit 2. Absolutely. It is one of the things you can vote for. Jitsi says, Dee Myers, okay, at work after X months. And Sis O'Prey has joined the stream. Welcome, Sis O'Prey.
Hello.
Hello.
Have you seen the pictures of Charlie yet from today?
From today? No, I have not.
I would like your live reaction. They're just so cute.
Live reaction? Now, can I share these pictures or no?
You know what? Those ones, yeah, I think they're all shareable.
Okay.
Anything I added today should be fine.
Okay, so let's see how I can do this.
It just needed to be the first order of business.
Understood. Do 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 do. Is this the update from an hour ago?
Probably.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't share these.
Why?
That
Which ones?
okay.
What are you looking at that you can't share?
I
Maybe
don't.
I
Okay, the
maybe.
ones where he's next, where he's okay. Some of them I can share. I just want to make
How
sure there's
about the
quite a
ones
few.
where he's in the chair? He's in the bouncy.
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
Share the bouncy.
okay, okay. We'll start. Well, we'll start with the pictures of him in the looking at his toys.
So how do I stay on here but go back to YouTube, or do I stay on here? Will they show?
They'll show
here?
on here. They'll show
Okay.
on here. I'm going to
Okay.
share it now.
Okay. Do I
Share
go to the
screen.
chat to see it, or it'll just?
You're gonna see it in the like where me and you are talking.
Yeah. I'll
That's
just
gonna be
stay.
replaced.
All right. I'll tell you if I don't see it. How about that?
Do you
There
see it?
he is.
There's one. There's little Charlie. That his aunt got him that toy thing.
Playing.
Playing whatever.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, look at little Charlie.
He had just had a bath.
Oh, I just had a bath.
He combed his hair. He was looking
Oh,
quite dapper. So we did a little photo shoot.
positive candidate asks how many times did Charlie Jaloja on me? None. Well, one time he was a little wet.
The other day, he finally got me like straight at me. He's, like gotten up into the air and on my hand, but
Wow.
how cute he is. Yes.
Thomas says, I'm jealous of how cute your son is.
Thank you.
Richie Poole says, so cute. And Jitsi says, look how happy. Aw.
I mean, you got to keep going. It's just him posing. So he does like Tai
Aw.
Chi in the morning. He just moves
Sorry,
his
I went too
hands all
fast.
around. That's the train. You'll have to give me a moment. Okay. Yes.
Richie Poole says, Charlie looks a lot like me.
Yeah, he does. You should see baby pictures of Bird. He has a lot of the same expressions. I haven't
Huh?
captured one yet, but I will.
Richie Poole says, Charlie looks a lot like me. Yes. No, not like Richie Poole. No. Roxanne says, Bird of Prey, my daughter just had a 15-month booster shots today. She's
Oh,
hurting and been super snuggly because
oh,
of it. Aw.
pictures, pictures.
Dee Dee Myers, who's a different Dee Dee than Cecil Prey,
Mm.
says Charlie loves the camera.
He really does. I don't know. Like he looks right at it. He doesn't even know what it is. Obviously, he
And then
poses. He makes
Rock
faces.
Solid says
There we
not to
go.
insult him by saying that he looks like me.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. And for once, he went in the bouncy seat without screaming his head off. He just hung out.
Clone O Prey 6 donated $1. And
Clone.
here's Dear Uncle Berto Prey 5, please let me know when you are going to move from my throne so I can take my rightful place as ruler. This is now my place, old man, and it's time for the new hotness, not the old fartness. Qapla, under my rule only. Kissing Dax.
I mean, that is correct, other than the Qapla part, because Charlie would never say that. But
Oh, he's
the
going to
rest of it
Qapla.
is quite accurate. He has a lot of words he has to learn to say. Qapla is not one of them. And I would like him to learn other languages, but not Klingon, to be clear. He does not have any room for that in his head.
Oh,
I'll
yes,
tell
he
you
does.
what.
Look how happy he
Oh, right.
is.
He's very happy. Klingon can be his fourth language. So once he learns 3 languages, you're free to teach him Klingon.
Klingon can be his fourth language.
Yes.
So once he learns 3, fine. English,
You better get him
C,
learning.
C++,
No.
and JavaScript.
You know what? I'll allow you to substitute 1 computer language.
Okay, well, I
Did
can
that
obviously
one.
teach
Go
him
back to the
English.
one with his hands open.
Oh, it's a video, that one.
Oh, is that one's a video?
The next
One of
one's
them's
a video.
Yeah. He's just
I-
doing his little morning Tai Chi. It's, just cute to watch him move.
Aw.
Nothing in particular happens. But
See, can I mute it? I just have to mute it. Otherwise, YouTube will get mad.
Mm.
And Richie Pools says Bird of Prey will make sure Charlie's first language is Klingon.
No. First language.
LDG says good English, bad English, then C++.
Good English, bad.
Or English, math, music, Klingon.
Those aren't language. Yeah.
Jitsi says he's practicing for his TikTok career.
Yes.
Aw, sleepy Charlie.
Sleepy. That lovely blanket was provided by Kristen, Joey.
Aw, that's nice of her. How are they doing?
It says Charlie on it. So
Have they been burnt down yet?
What?
They're in Seattle, aren't they?
Yeah. So just as COVID started, like at the peak of it, actually, especially there because it peaked early, they moved to one of those islands in the the bay or whatever by Seattle.
Right.
Is that a bay? What is that?
Yeah, it's a bay. It's a bay.
In the bay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think 2 bridges that you used to get downtown, both of them are like broken now. So
well, that sucks.
they were fine with it. The way things are falling apart, they feel like they got out just in time. It's actually quite rural on the island. There's, a lot of wildlife, and they go hiking, and one of the hikes has a overlook where you look right at Mount Rainier.
I guess as long as they can get food still to their
island. Yeah.
Joe Biden donated $1 and says, Bird of Prey, your daughter looks cute. Make sure that baby, whatever gender it picks, votes for me.
Wow.
Happy whatever day it is. Number 22.
Wow. And Charlie is free to pick his gender. That's not a problem.
That's the last picture.
Yeah.
Oh, very cute. Our Charlie update.
Yeah, they were particularly cute. So
I'm going to put in a link if anyone else wants to come up to talk. Does that sound good with you, sis?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, there's
other people comment on how cute Charlie was. It didn't have to be a closed.
Oh no, yeah, and people are welcome to come and comment on how cute Charlie is. Positive Candace says, do you sing to Charlie?
I put the radio on, Google Pandora, and I might sing along with whatever's on. No, so far just Billy Joel and the Beatles, because that's what Julia got him hooked on when she was watching him in the evenings the first 2 weeks.
Billy Joel and the Beatles, not too bad.
We just do whatever comes on when you say play Billy Joel, play Beatles.
Welcome, Positive Candor.
Welcome.
Hello there.
I said welcome
to you. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm pretty good.
Do you sing songs to him at night or anything like that?
I just sing along with Google Pandora. Usually either Billy Joel or the Beatles.
Cool.
I can't really sing, so
Oh,
It's not really.
so you play music for him,
I
basically.
play music and I almost talk along with it, so he hears my voice, but it's not very.
Carlos is bird of prey, Sis of prey, us Karogans bow to you and the young prince. He's so
Oh,
wonderful, and I
So,
can hear the joy in your voices. I
yeah.
miss my son being
So-
that age. Hail Karoga.
so you won't introduce him to Klingon opera, I hope, right?
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
Richie
He likes
Poole.
house music. House music came on for some reason. I don't know if I was watching like a TV show and there was just a moment where house music came on and that beat caught his attention and he looked up. So a couple days later, I just did the same, Google play house music. And he was really young. I mean, like week 2, I think that was. And it really was interesting. Maybe I'll get a video of him next time I play it. It like his, he lifted up his head and kind of looked around and yeah, captured his attention.
Richie Poole wonders if they live on the same island that Dr. Falcon lived on in War Games.
Nobody would know.
Does he like the Beatles and
Yeah, he does
okay.
it to calm him actually. So either when he's going to sleep, when he's having his last couple of bottles, because I supplement with the bottles, and at night that seems to really fill him up. So I say a couple of bottles because I have tiny little 2-ounce bottles, pre-made bottles. So he'll have 2 of them, and then he'll go to bed. And he'll listen to the music and just kind of pass out. A few nights, I mean, I put the swaddle on him afterwards, and he was, just completely limp. I just, got him in the swaddle and put him down.
So he hasn't thrown up or anything like that yet?
He had this one day where he was throwing up a lot. I don't know if he was eating too much or it was just like a 24-hour stomach thing. My stomach actually didn't feel too good that day for a couple hours and then it passed. So I wonder if we had the smallest bug ever. And then the next day he was okay.
Dee Dee
So he
Myers
spits up
said,
a little here and there.
great job so far, Sis O'Prey.
I mean, thank you. He's
Does he sleep pretty much throughout the night or whatever?
so for a baby his age, he's doing pretty good because they say usually, they'll want to eat every 3 hours, and he'll
Oh,
sleep about 4.5, maybe even close to 5, without getting up if I feed him a good amount before. So
Richie
that's really
Poole
just
has to go
one
back to work.
wake up in the middle of the night. Oh, bye, Richie Poole.
Richie Poole says, back to work for me. Sad face. Have a great day, Bird O'Prey, Mom O'Prey, Sister O'Prey, Charlie, and Sassy.
Oh,
Thank you
thank
so much,
you.
Richie. And Rock Salad says, I'm skipping comments again. Yeah, I skipped a whole lot. I'm sorry.
So can he clap his hands already then?
No,
Oh.
he
He
as a
held the
police,
bottle.
he held a bottle and fed
Okay.
himself for a few minutes.
Okay.
But he hasn't done it again yet. I couldn't believe it, but yeah, he's 1 month. They say I was watching. There's actually a show called Babies on Netflix, and
Mhm.
it talks about their development. And it was saying that when they first come out, like they hardly have control over their limbs. They haven't even learned that their limbs are part of them yet, and that they control them. So they're like learning as they touch things, and it sends the signal to the brain. Like they're just realizing that that's part of them and they can control it and learn how to. They're like still mapping that out. So I try to let them
Resolute
touch
Germ
things.
says, Bird O'Prey, try Rockabye Baby songs to help make sure he gets into good rock music.
Well,
And Carlos says he used to put on The Simpsons when they were going to sleep. It seemed to settle him down. He thinks he likes
So
Homer's voice.
I could see that.
maybe Mama Prey knows this more, but was Bird or you a crawler a lot or something? Do you know?
Mama Pray, was I a crawler?
I think
Did
I
I
started
crawl a
early.
lot? She said I crawled. I don't know that. I don't know what a lot would be. She doesn't know what a lot would be. I mean, I was the first one, so she didn't have much to compare to.
But how old were you when you crawled?
How old was I when I started crawling? Remember? No.
She remembers that I started early. I don't know why she doesn't remember
It's
you.
okay.
Well,
Well,
that's
it was more
unfortunate.
important things going on, apparently.
Yeah. Interesting.
Well, do you remember when I walked the first time?
What was Bird's first words? Qapla?
Wow.
A little over a year old.
Oh, so I walked way before you. Interesting.
Yeah, because
So
you're
Diana says
smarter than him.
walked way before me.
Relatively
Yeah,
speaking.
you did. Yeah, you did definitely. Mommy said.
And you may or may not have been talking at the same time, but no one can understand you. So it doesn't count.
What age? Uh-huh.
We can't hear her. What'd she say?
Mama Praise says that by your first birthday, not only were you walking, you were speaking full sentences.
Yeah, I'm aware. She told me.
When did you first
Maybe
beat
she
up
didn't
on
tell
Bird?
you.
Yeah.
When did you first start beating up on Bird? Because we
I
know you
mean,
did.
I can't remember a time where I didn't reach over and hit him once in a while. Frankly.
Carla says when the crawling starts is when the hard part starts.
Yeah. When I moved, Bird has several boxes that I just didn't unpack. Things I didn't want to get rid of, but I usually kept them like on my bookshelf and stuff. And I realized there was just no point in putting out knickknacks. They're just gonna have to go. So,
Yeah, I
I mean,
broke my
baby
foot on a
proofing will
knickknack.
still be a thing. Yeah, baby proofing will still be a thing, but it's not gonna be nearly as hard because I've been evaluating things for about a year now and say, is it worth?
Do you remember our first words? No. That's the
I'm
thing.
told by a woman at work that the baby's first word is usually dad dad, even when there is no dad dad. She was preparing me for it, which I appreciate it. So,
Uncle Remus asked, has the baby watched any Brie Larson YouTube videos yet?
no, the baby has not. Baby hasn't watched any YouTube yet, actually. He might have overheard me
Has he watched
watching
TV yet?
Purpose Only. TV's been on, yeah, and he's looked towards it a few times recently. At first, it was like it wasn't even there, and then more recently, he seems to, I don't know, I guess be able to see something. I know they say they can't really see more than 18 inches for a while, but he follows me when I go into the other room. So whether it's just a blurry figure, I don't know what it is he sees, but he clearly sees something.
Roxod says, Bird of Prey, how many times has Clono Prey 5 been registered to vote Democrat at this point? I can't talk politics, Rock Solid. I'd imagine only once when he got his Social Security card.
He doesn't have to be anyone but himself, but it would make his mama very proud if he got into some kind of social justice, something or other, as a living. Very proud, much more proud than if he was rich. I will say that, but he's got to want what he wants, not what I want. Silent, huh?
Have you set up like that college? Do they have like a college program there where you
There's
could
not
set
going to be
aside money
colleges by the time he gets to
and
that
stuff
age.
like that for him? Like a 529 plan or whatever it's called?
I have not set that up yet.
Oh, okay.
Jitsi asks if Charlie already plays the flute. Well, that's why he sees the picture. That's why he's asking. Obviously, there's a picture of him playing the flute.
Jazz flute.
A jazz flute.
This is a jazz flute that he plays.
Joseph Patrick with a €2 super chat says greetings from the future and greetings to Charlie X. He's not Charlie X. He's Charlie O'Prey. Rocks out this bird of prey. Be back in a bit. Baby is crying. Going to see if I can settle her down. Good for you, Rock Solid.
Picture. Bring pictures.
V Star says, Sis O'Prey, very good, dear. You just support that baby and watch him grow into an awesome young man and wonderful adult.
Yeah. Are you recording certain things at all?
Just random stuff.
Okay.
We've got a whole bunch of pictures and videos from Google Photos.
Yeah, like just normal moments. You know, he'll be playing or sitting in his chair.
What, Mama?
Or sleeping. And I got the birth. My friend got the birth. Literally, I had a C-section. She got when they lifted him out of me. She doesn't really have like the inside of my belly, but the moment they lifted him out, she stood up and got a quick video. It's pretty graphic, but it's also pretty cool.
Yeah. So I guess you got a scar from that.
It's tiny, actually. I do. And it's like long because it goes across, but it's like, honestly, it's not bigger than the width of if someone took, say, a red ballpoint pen and just went across my, the lower part of my belly. That's it. It's about how wide it is. Maybe a tad wider than that, but not as wide as like a marker, compared to that. So I can't complain. It's still kind of numb around it. That part's weird. The healing process has been a little much, but yeah, the scar isn't that bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you craving anything specifically after having him?
Well, right after I wanted to have everything that I couldn't have. So I wanted sushi, but also when you're breastfeeding, you can't really have too much fish anyway. So I had a little bit of sushi, but it wasn't the extravaganza I had pictured. I think I've had one glass of wine. For the recovery, I'm still on blood thinners and blood pressure medicine. So between the two.
So you did have preeclampsia then in a way?
Yeah. Yeah. So they were watching me for preeclampsia because my blood pressure kept spiking every so often. And I wound up going in 3 times and then it would go right back down. And they were like, you're good, go home. But then the day after, basically the same day I left the hospital, 6 hours later, I wound up going back in. And that's when they diagnosed me with preeclampsia. So it was actually mild at that point, thank goodness. And it was, it set in after he was born.
Here is Rock Solid shared the picture of his daughter. You should be able to see it.
I gotta come out of the comments. Go back.
Yeah, Sis O'Prey just dropped. Sis O'Prey dropped out.
Oops.
I'm sure she'll be back. Rock Solid said his wife had preeclampsia and helps.
So does Mama Prey have a bird of prey spitting up or anything like that story?
I didn't ask her. Let's wait to see if Sis O'Prey comes back. And Mama Prey can't hear because I have the headphones and no, Diana got disconnected. We're waiting for her to come back. Here's Sis O'Prey. Welcome back.
Oh, that's very cute.
There.
That's a happy little girl. Look at that.
Yeah.
Very happy. What's she holding? I can't see.
It looks like a bag.
Yeah, is it candy, cookies?
It looks, maybe it's a cookie. Something. Is that a cookie in her mouth? No, I think that's just her mouth.
What?
She's just smiling. I thought there was a cookie when I thought there was a cookie in her mouth. It's just the darkness from being her open mouth. Never mind.
So we don't know what the bag is.
I don't know what the bag is.
Eventually, I'm sure.
It's yellow and white. That's what it is.
Seems to make her happy, whatever it is.
Yes.
Okay.
Positive Candor, what happened to you? No more. Did I drop you, Positive Candor, or did you drop yourself?
I still see.
I had to refresh mine real quick because it was giving me audio issues again.
No problem.
Now all the comments are showing.
These, while you were in here, Rock Solid said that his wife had preeclampsia and helps. I don't know.
Yeah, my wife had it too when she had our son.
It's scary. Like it just pops up and.
Yeah, I mean, she's still on high blood medication to this day because of it.
Yeah, I've been watching. Mine seems to be coming down, but they said, that's it. They just monitor it and decide if it comes down, then you come off, and if it doesn't, you don't. Yeah, so I had the preeclampsia, and I also had gestational diabetes. So I was able to stop the insulin though right after I gave birth, so that was good. But then now the new protocol is they put you on some blood thinner for 6 weeks, and it's a shot, and it's like it's like a painful shot. It's not the nicest, not the easiest shot. But I only have 5 more days left of that. I go for my postpartum checkup and see if they clear me.
Rock Solid says, please don't let Berta Prey teach Charlie English. Lord knows he can't even speak it himself. Teaching it should be considered child abuse. Can't even say Mario correctly.
Well, I agree with the first 3 quarters.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to support that it is Mario.
Thank you.
Mario. Just the way it is. It was Mario's Pizza. There's Mario and Luigi. And those are the only times I ever said Mario. But
How do you pronounce Wario, or do you say Wario?
Wario,
oh, that's
the bad guy in Mario.
Yeah,
the bad guy. I think I did pronounce that Wario though.
See,
and not Wario.
Because Wario is not a real word. It's not a real name.
It's really not. But Cone of Prey. Bird, you're evil.
Yeah, but it rhymes with his. But Wario rhymes with his real name.
That is like that's one of the most solid points I've heard in this discussion. Yeah. Hi. Are you done eating? Hi. Hi. You want to say hi to everybody? You want to say hi? Let's see if we can get you on for a second. Let's see. I don't want to be on camera, but Charlie baby.
Aw, Charlie baby.
Charlie baby.
Charlie's live on camera.
I don't know how well you can see him because
we can see his head.
And I'm not wearing pants, so trying not to show you the rest of him. Hey, Charlie baby.
Hey, Charlie.
Well, I mean, kids normally don't wear pants until they're like 1 or 2 or something.
They have what?
I said kids normally don't wear pants until they're like 1 or 2 in the first place, really.
I don't see the need for him to wear pants.
I mean, unless you obviously go out somewhere,
Yeah, that's when he wears pants. And the reason he has to wear pants even then instead of just some kind of long shirt or a onesie is because the car seat separates his legs. So.
Carlos's bird of prey. Words are just to help get your points across. They don't have to be said correctly as long as others can understand what you're saying. P.S. Love the way you say turrets, which is usually turrets.
What is that word?
It's pronounced turrets, but I say it turrets with like there's a silent missing N. Not a non-silent, like there's an invisible N.
Like a valley? What is that?
A turret on top of a tank.
Oh, never mind.
Like a gun turret.
Wait, how are you pronouncing turret?
I understand now it's pronounced turret, but if I don't think about it, I say turret with an N, even though there's clearly no N in the word.
I only learned this year that it's technically remuneration, not remuneration, even though remuneration's a word, but when we use it, we usually mean remuneration, actually. Did we all know that? Was I the last to know?
I didn't know there was a difference.
Yeah.
Roxanne says he should be getting up 3 to 4 times a night.
Yeah, he gets up 1 to 2 times a night, which I'm very happy about. And when I say 2 times, I mean that's if we sleep from like 7 to 7. So, I could hold the bottle the first week. Good job. When you're hungry, you can find a way. So yeah, he I don't want to jinx it, but so far I've been getting a good amount of sleep, not uninterrupted, but enough that, it's not so bad if we wake up for an hour here and an hour there, and out of 10 or 12 hours, that's for a new mom and a new baby. That is nothing to complain about. There you go. There you go. There you go. Hey, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, hi.
Thomas says nephew O'Pre's first word will be DJ.
I still don't know what his blood type is. Do we ever get those? Oh, I found from the DNA people. We sent in a test for his ancestry just to confirm his ancestry. And, it's 3 to 4 weeks from when they receive it. I assumed they received it within a few days. It was on the 25th that they said they received it. So it's 3 weeks from then, 3 to 4 weeks from then, and I'll be able to sign in online. So at least I don't have to watch the mail, but I have to watch my email. And I called them because they also do paternity testing, and you can pay a fee to rush the paternity testing, which is, convenient. So I said, can you pay a fee to rush the DNA testing? She's like, no, we don't do anything like that. It was weird when she said we don't do anything like that now, as if it's going to change, but I just think she's into words weirdly.
So you really don't know who his father is, right?
I know. Yeah, I don't know his real identity.
Knows. It had a picture and a biography.
Yeah, I don't know his real identity. I know his donor number. And he was some kind of open, whatever it is, he's already agreed to have the children contact him, and I think he left contact information when they turn 18. And I'm kind of curious if he's in any of these DNA databases.
So you can't find out until then?
He put an adult picture, which makes me think he's not against being found,
So you can't find out his identity until he turns 18, basically?
The cryobank will not give it out until he turns 18, because technically if you know who the father is, I think you can go after them for child support. Because it's in the child's best interest. So if technically the child wanted child support, so to speak, or if it came to court for some reason. Hey, that was a cute noise. Hey. Then I think there's a case. Yeah, so basically they have to stay anonymous until the child is an adult. But like I said, I don't think he is I got the impression he wasn't averse to being found some way or another. I mean, given all the data breaches in the world and everything that we do with DNA over the next 18 years, I can't imagine that it's going to take 18 years to find out who he is. But
hello, Rosetta.
Hello there.
How you doing, Bird?
Have you met Ciso Prey before?
No.
That's
How
Ciso
are you?
Prey.
I like your hair.
Tired.
It's got a little
thank
on
you.
it. Yeah, I like that little twisty thing.
This is because I didn't want my front as short as the back because I'm self-conscious about the roundness of my face from prednisone.
I get it.
But no, I just got done streaming almost 3 hours painting, so
Oh, cool.
working on a custom project for somebody out of a friend's comic. So we have consent and the photo sent from the artist that created it, and then I'm working on doing something with it.
Very cool.
So I actually streamed again. I haven't been on much lately, but yeah.
Dee Dee wants to know how many nights has he kept you up, Ciso Prey?
So really only in the first 2 weeks, and I had help. Like he would wake up a lot, and then my friend who was helping left, and I had I think 2 or 4 days where I couldn't quite, like he woke up a lot, and I couldn't quite get sleep around it, and I was just a zombie, and I was really upset trying to figure out how I was going to continue to do this. And then I considered getting a night nanny, and then by the time I worked out all the details of that, he started sleeping better. It was a bit of a miracle. So yeah, I'm going to say no more than 4 days.
I do not know what a tank turret trap is, Josh Street.
I think it's like rain gutters.
The real Birdo Prey 5 is trying to come on. So let's see who is the real Birdo Prey 5.
Well, that's just the real baby or Prey 5.
Oh, baby O Prey 5. So is
he doesn't have a
world. Hello world. Hello world.
Wow.
Oh boy.
That's really funny.
Hey, how's it going?
The real.
I find these images of you all over the internet. How is a picture of a baby of you on the internet? I don't even think the internet was invented back then.
How you doing?
Doing good. Doing good. Holding in there. Sorry I'm late. I had to get a few things taken care of. Today was crazy.
Yeah, you thought it was Friday.
I thought it was Friday. Yeah, thanks for leading me on. I heard what you said. You
I knew you were a day off early on when you said that. Oh, because when you said Jedi Bill doesn't stream tonight, it's Friday, and I was like, it's Thursday, but nobody filled you in on it.
Yeah,
I was too busy to come in and say anything, so I waited, and then you said that again like an hour later. It's Friday, and I was kind of like, okay, I have to burst your bubble.
appreciate that.
Welcome, 47 Yorktown.
I thought it was Sunday on Monday. I was the opposite going on.
There are some days it's totally off here, but one day back and forth, yeah, that happens a lot. DJ's not the father, Josh. At least we don't know for sure. Carlos is Bird of Prey. You don't have to ask. I probably should have kept reading first. But would Ciso Prey like to do a ghost detective stream or video with you? That's right.
Ghost detective. Talk to me about this.
They want us to talk about ghosts one day.
Well, I mean, we've had experience. If you want, I could go to the house. Of course, the internet doesn't really work there. I can't do a live stream from the basement.
Oh, you're gonna take Charlie up already? So it's a long drive.
Well, he needs to get his 2-month shots at the very least before I can go anywhere. And then I'm probably not going to do that alone. And I'm also not going to do that with the pandemic. But at some point, I mean, it could be done.
Some point sooner than later, probably have to do it just so he can say he's been up there.
I mean, Jason hasn't brought Joella, so we need to bring the next generation for sure. No matter what happens with the house, it's important that he enters the soil, very least. There's something ancestral about it that's very important to me.
So yeah, we'll do a ghost stream at some point. Carlo, thank you. JD Bruce Boys is Bird of Prey. Could you ask Thistle Prey the following question? Our baby is due in late January. Hopefully COVID will be done by then. But if not, what should wife and I expect for special measures?
I just had to wear a mask, basically. The good thing was when I went, the day I went, the hospital wasn't very crowded. I wound up getting my own room. I didn't have to ask for it. But I tried to stay like an extra day. And they were like, well, yeah, but we're going to have to put someone in your room tonight because now it's more crowded. So they made it sound like it wasn't a COVID precaution, that it just had to do with, you know, the number of people, but it may or may not have been that I had my own room. Definitely need to wear masks. They said at the time, you know, what they're doing here in New York State is at that hospital as well. They definitely have to allow someone, but they want it to be the same person. And at this point, that person had to be not just the same person every day, but they weren't allowed to leave and come back at all. So they had to stay with you. In addition, they're trying to get you out as soon as you're even semi-healthy. So, for example, for a C-section, someone can usually stay 3 or 4 days. On insurance, I think you can stay 4 days. But most people they were trying to send home with a C-section after 48 hours. I was having complications. So even me having complications and needing a blood transfusion, I stayed 3 days, 3 nights, not 4, even though I could have stayed 4. They still wanted me out early and recommended it. And then regular birth, I think they're sending people home in like 24 hours if they're willing. You're able to stay longer if you want to. But that's up to you, whatever you feel safe with. I had to do a COVID test within, I think, 48 hours of going in. I have no idea what would have happened if I had tested positive, but I was not positive. So, you know, I think they keep all the COVID people in a different area. Should they find one? And then if you're positive, I'm sure it's all completely different.
If you're positive, you can't give birth. You got to hold it in for another 2 weeks.
You might be better off, honestly, if it was a scheduled C-section or being induced. But yeah.
Carlo asked, does Charlie have blue eyes?
So, yeah. They're very dark blue on the outside, which I would think might change to brown, but neither the donor nor I have brown eyes, so that's what's weird. But what I've just been noticing lately, like the last week or two, is when we're in the light, like the sunlight, the window sunlight, and his pupils constrict. Constrictors get smaller, right? Like a snake constrict. Yes, when they constrict, the area like under the pupil is a lighter blue right now, which is really interesting. So yeah, we've had some conversation about this. I don't know how it's going to go because my eyes are blue, the donor's eyes are hazel, and his eyes, most of his eye anyway, is actually fairly dark. And of course, we know babies' eyes do change color, but everything I read said that they actually change color to darker as they get more melanin. So, also I read that, you know, what we all learned in high school about, you know, if you have a recessive and dominant, a 25% chance of this and that all of that is true 99% of the time. And then 1% of the time, your body just does whatever. So.
Yeah, there's actually another set of genes that also come into play.
I will allow you to mansplain that because I don't really know what or why. You go ahead with my permission.
There are certain foods. There are certain foods when you eat that help with your eye color. Fish is one of them. A lot of fish, and this is a permanent change. Can make a darker tint of your eyes. Yeah, look it up online. Spinach also can make them brighter.
For what it's worth, my mom has an eye that actually does switch colors in her mood between blue and green. My dad has light brown eyes, and I have black eyes.
Wow. Huh.
Thomas is asking about the haunted house. Well, Thomas, right now, my house I live in is not haunted, to the best of my knowledge. The family house upstate in the Adirondacks, I would say, was haunted for a long time. Although I would say, I believe that particular entity might have moved on by now.
Or there were just too many of us that we overshadowed it some of the times we were there.
Possibly.
I don't know.
But yes, no, it was haunted.
That
and
painting is still haunted.
I would say that even the house that we grew up in Brooklyn had, I don't know about being haunted, but it had some type of psychic imprint on that hallway.
Oh, by the little bathroom?
The side door, yeah.
Yeah, that was creepy right there.
There was psychic imprint there, and another one at Grandma Pray's house. Yeah. Upstairs at the top of those steps, some freaky stuff happened. Or will happen. Who knows? Who knows how it's affected in time?
Our father, Joe, Daddy, before he passed away, not literally like the day before when things were bad, like, a while before, he said that when he was a kid, he used to play by the stairs and it felt like someone was carrying him up and down the stairs. And that was always his little secret.
I never heard that.
I know you weren't there. You were having your surgery, I imagine, or close to it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That Daddy said
the
that.
The funny thing is, he only said it because I brought it up. I was like, yeah, I used to play on those stairs. I was like, Dad, I remember I used to sit on the stairs and play like I was sliding down the staircase. I was like, but now as an adult, that doesn't really make a lot of sense. Like, you can't just slide down the stairs. I was like, I really don't know what was going on. And he was like, it's funny that you say that. And he
wow.
Story about that same spot when he was a kid.
Well,
I'm sorry. I'm like trying to pass out here.
Oh, it's okay.
I'm kind of.
I want to thank Carlo Albanese, who gave £5 sterling for Charlie.
Oh.
Thank you, Carlo.
Thank you.
I'm kind of medicated the next couple weeks, so I'm going to be kind of groggy when I do stop in on people.
Oh, it's okay, Rosetta. We like groggy.
Yeah,
we're okay
at
with
least
groggy.
I'm less loud and bitchy.
There is the flatbed that's going to take away our truck. And a guy, took it off.
It's coming on a flatbed?
No, they're picking it up with the flatbed because, the battery's dead.
So instead of jumping the battery, they're picking. Okay, whatever.
He just said it's easier.
That's fine.
Said I wasn't going to argue with the guy. It's his truck now.
It's his truck. Say goodbye to the avalanche. It's the avalanche lasted a long time. The avalanche dropped me off on my trip to Iceland. My first trip to Iceland. I do remember that. Daddy insisted on driving me to the airport at God knows what hour, even though I don't think he could see very well.
I thought something was up though. When I heard another female voice here, it's like there's never a girl here when I come in.
Oh, it's because I'm his sister. Yeah, no, that's
a woman.
Where'd you go in Iceland to Keflavik or something like that?
Yeah, I flew into Keflavik Airport and did the regular tourist thing. I saw the Blue Lagoon and all those, the Golden Circle. So I saw the geyser and a couple waterfalls and the Icelandic horses that first time. I did not see the Northern Lights that first time. I've been to Iceland 4 or 5 times now. The third or fourth time I went, I did finally get a glimpse of the Northern Lights, and they were okay. I was very surprised. So it just wasn't a great show that night, I guess. Although they said it was a fairly decent one. Yeah, they're brighter in the pictures. I'll put it that way, at least from based on my experience.
Josh Street, I don't get what this would mean. Or why would somebody design a tank that would shoot itself? I'm sorry, I just
shoot itself, not shoot itself. Shoot itself, not shoot at itself. Self-shooting tank.
That's not okay.
Like
but
automatically.
What he's saying is, no, he's saying the tank turret trap, better known as the shot trap, is sloped parts of the turret armor that is sloped in a way that a round would be redirected into the tank's hull.
Oh, baby.
Oh, you're talking. Yeah, it's not. Okay, they put it on the tank.
Yeah.
This is something they would run by and put on the tank.
Oh, and the person in the tank doesn't know it's on the tank?
That doesn't know it's on.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Isn't that how they used to get rid of tanks? They used to like run by it and put explosives.
Why wouldn't you just put a bomb on the wheel and blow it up?
Well, you only have so many bombs.
And you have all these things that
you can recycle it. You can say after it kills themselves, they can grab it, take it off, and put it on something else.
Fair enough.
I think. I don't know.
JD, thanks pray very much for the info. Appreciate it.
Anytime.
Yosef is blue and brown are interchangeable.
Baby Charlie is ready to go.
Oh, okay. We love you, baby Charlie.
Oh, Uncle Joey loves you. Yeah. Okay. Bye,
Take care. Aw, it's my nephew. It's my nephew. Well, I wasn't expecting that today, but that was a nice surprise. And now whoever was afraid to come up, they can come up.
Who's afraid to come up?
I suspect there were some.
Yeah.
Yes,
Thomas, that's me.
Resolute Germ says everything should be good unless his eyes turn to violet. I would say that's probably true. And Captain Track, welcome to the stream.
Oh, thank you, Bird of Prey. And
Carlos says, Bird of Prey, my eyes are blue and turn green when I have adrenaline running. In the summer, I used to get blonde part of the front of hair, but the rest is dark. I know I'm not the father, but I'll help. Thank you. And it looks like the real baby O'Prey is moving around. And Rosetta said moms are bright blue normally. When she gets devious and plots, her eyes turn to emeralds. It's very interesting.
will you stop fucking with that picture?
Thank you, Carlo, again. Carlos is Bird of Prey. Have you seen shadows? Felt like someone in the room, hear breathing, or keep finding yourself looking into a certain corner of the room. It used to freak me out. However, those eyes are okay. Actually, yes, although not me personally, but other people have seen a number of shadows at the Adirondack house, including Mom O'Prey, who was unfortunately outside with the guy taking the truck. And now I see the guy taking the truck is not wearing a mask, which kind of pisses me off. But Mom O'Prey is wearing a mask. So, but yes, she saw shadows completely unexplainable in a second floor bedroom, moving across a wall there's no cars, there's no light sources, nothing that could have been moving. I mean, the street is completely dead up there. There was no traffic. It's not like in the city. Nothing could have explained it as far as she was concerned. Could have caused Shadow to move across the wall, to the point that her and the other people who were up there all left the room and went downstairs to the main dining room for the morning, because they called it a night and went up to the dining room. I went down to the dining room. Now, me personally, I don't look at a certain corner or anything, but I do get feelings sometimes, or used to, like we were being watched, or that more like there was this presence in the rooms. And how would I explain it? And this, I know people are gonna, whatever. I'm just telling it how it is. More than once, multiple times, I know I have been in the presence of demons in my sleep. I've had to fight them many a times. It's hard. It's a hard thing you have to do, but you got to fight them. Not like physically, not like Street Fighter 2 type fighting, but it's just a weird feeling. You got to battle them, or else I don't know what happens. I assume they enter you, but nothing good. So that's my experiences. George tipped $1. George, sorry about that, George. How did I miss that? Let me get to that. George donated $1. Oh my God. I never left your family. Please go to your basement and light that old candle, and you and I can be together forever, like I did with all the male members of your family. Boo. Ha 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 ha. That is very spooky. Somebody remembered George's name. John Araki donated $1. Thank you, John Araki. And John Street says, look at the Panzer III turret. The front side of the turret has a shot trap. Okay. Thomas is asking if LDG is crying.
Earlier, that was when the crying was happening.
And Carlos says goodbye to nephew O'Prey. JD is, I don't know, smiling at Thomas. Josh reads his bird of prey. If you hit a tank with a shot trap, you would have your round go into the tank's hull. I get that. Resolute says, is Rosetta passed out?
I think so.
I didn't know if she passed out. I thought she was just working hard.
No.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna put Rosetta in the basement for now. I hope she's okay.
She's done this before. She passes out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I haven't seen it personally, but I've heard people say things like this has happened before.
It's been on my stream. It's her medication, I'm assuming.
She mentioned that she was super tired, so I'm not totally surprised. There's the truck taking away on a bigger truck. I noticed the guy didn't have a mask on.
Yeah.
I was going to say that Sci-Fi Nation.
But I
Shadows
what happened? You
okay.
sold it?
Yeah, we sold it. Yeah, it literally hasn't moved. It hasn't been driven in over a year. It was just cheaper to get rid of it. If mom has to go somewhere, it's cheaper to use an Uber than to pay the insurance and inspection fees. Dr. Scotty donated $2. Thank you so much. What's the movie this weekend? The movie this weekend, Saturday Cinema, is Total Recall 1990, which that's the Arnold Schwarzenegger Total Recall, which I saw today is on Netflix. It is on Netflix. So if people want to watch it, they can watch it through Netflix. It'll be higher resolution than what I can do through the screening room. Carlos' Bird of Prey, did you have them in your dreams before you attempted to astroplane? P.S. Sorry if the spelling's not too well. It's okay. Don't worry about the spellings. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had them before I attempted to astroplane. Because they've been happening for a long time, like since I was a young teenager. And the astroplaning was definitely, because the astroplaning I didn't attempt until I'd already gotten sick and was in this hospital bed. The demon stuff's been happening since I was a teenager. We did the movie for this weekend. Thank you again, Dr. Scotty. Josh reads his low bird of prey. You always put all the passed out women in your basements. Not technically the basement. Carlos's bird of prey. I saw your video of when you took your white Jeep to get sold. I know how these moments are. So here's a hug. Thank you. Although that was actually my gray Jeep. Is
that called the downtown guest room? Downstairs guest room?
Did somebody just drop off?
Yeah, I think
Captain Track. Okay. Is it tell the guest room? No, it's just it's still waiting. Oh, why do I still have the screen up? The truck's gone. The truck is gone. Pacement. Causes bird of prey. Show your video. Yeah, it is. It's sad when a car leaves. I look at a car almost like a family member. But Rosetta's awake, but I don't put her back up until she's ready to come on. Give her thumbs up, Rosetta, if you want to come back up. I don't know if she can hear me. We'll give her a few minutes. Yeah, so I do miss vehicles more than I should. Thomas's bird of prey sent you a picture of something from Gettysburg. Okay, let's go check a look. Right.
Check a look.
Check a look. That's a great phrase. Let's go.
Yeah, it is. I love it. I love it. It's great. I understand.
It's an orb. It's an orb. I got this picture over an orphanage in Gettysburg when the woman who ran it tortured the kids. Oh wow. Okay. It's showable. Yeah, it's showable. It's in a different browser, so I got to bring it to this browser. Paste it in. There we go. Application, upper tab, imager. The magic of the internet. So this is it. Let's see if we can make it bigger. No, what are you doing? No. Okay, here we go. Control plus. There we go. It just looks like a green dot above this orphanage. It's hard to say. I would say it was in the distance, but
sniper.
I don't think it's a sniper. I mean, to me, it looks like it's behind the trees rather than in front.
Can't even see. Wait, maybe it's my monitor. 1 second. Oh, okay. I see the tree. Yeah, And that's the okay. All right.
It's weird, but I mean, I've seen a lot of weird things in still pictures before.
Yeah.
That, as much as I want to say, it's real, there's the proof.
Yeah.
Still pictures for me are very hard to be proof
Yeah.
of anything, because unfortunately, even if it's legit, you don't know that. Legit meaning that somebody didn't purposely fake it. You don't know what could have been going on with the camera or the film.
Yep.
Or the digital electronics.
Well, matter of fact.
Okay, Rosetta, I believe, wants to come back up.
Stop
Rosetta.
flashing, LDG.
Oh,
okay.
LDG.
Yeah, I'm stopping.
Ugh.
And bring it to a close.
54.5 Axis Radio says Birdo Prey 5, Shadows and Demons. Very interesting. It is.
I'm sorry, I'm having issues with these meds making me get blackouts every so often.
You don't have to apologize, but I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to remove LDG for a second and add him back so that he's the one that gets blocked by the text and not the beautiful Rosetta.
Can I laugh at that one?
Well, you can laugh at anything you
Thanks,
want.
Bird. Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Thank you. You know what? I'm just gonna block myself. I'm gonna put my head in a hole.
There you go.
Hey, look at it. It looks so much better now.
Does that look good?
Says Bird of Prey. Do those dreams happen less now, getting more control over yourself? Probably not. I mean, I know they were happening within the last year or two. They happen every couple of years or so. Like, I'm probably due for one. I hate to say it, but I'm probably due for one.
I want to ask you a question because you said you lucid dream as a practice.
Used to.
Oh, you don't anymore?
Nah, well, I very rarely. I used to be able to do it all the time.
Oh, all right. Well, I want to ask you something about that, but I need to go grab something on the patio. I'll be right back.
Okay. Josh reaches Bird of Prey. When are you going to start playing Honey, I Shrunk the Kids meet survival games? I don't know what that is. I mean, I know what Honey, I Shrunk the Kids was. Oh, Thomas put in another picture. Oh, wow. Okay. Let me put that picture. Would have helped earlier, Thomas. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids survival game. Share the screen. Location, opera tab. So now the green thing's in motion. Thomas Potts is Bird of Prey. DJ said he's retiring in 2 weeks from the radio on his show a few moments ago. Oh, why? We need to talk with DJ. NB Geeks, let's talk. Super chat at $10. Where was that? Oh, thank you so much, Super NB Geeks. Let me get that up. In the meantime, that's a very crazy picture from Thomas Potts. NB Geeks donate $10 through Super Chat. I don't see it.
I don't either.
Did I miss it? NB Geeks, if there's something you want to say, just at Birdo Prey 5 and I will put it up. I will say it. I mean, I'm going to say it anyway, but I do not see. That is very weird. Streamlabs reports the Super Chat coming in, but it doesn't It doesn't show, and it doesn't show that you said anything.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe if I go to live chat, they wouldn't ever dare block a super chat.
Live chat. I'm not finding it.
Yeah, that's very weird. Okay. Okay. That's another fake call.
I don't think I'm staying long. I think I'm going to dip out and try to get some protein in my system before I have to try to moderate for other people's streams.
No problem, Rosetta.
It's simply this stupid injury happened, and I have to be on muscle relaxers 24/7 for 2 weeks, and they're kind of making me weird.
I understand. I've had the muscle relaxers. In the meantime, DJ Odyssey, welcome.
Welcome. Maybe.
I see how you are. LDG, DJ, none of you guys showed up while I was streaming almost 3 hours.
Oh, DJ was on the radio, I take it.
I know. I just have to give him crap.
Is mic working? Okay, it is.
Can you hear? Yes.
But I got to finish painting this in the next
Why,
couple days.
why does Resolute Germ say I need an intervention?
This is commissioned, and I'm getting $200 for it. So this has to get done quick.
We heard from somebody that you said you were retiring on the radio.
Yep. I made the announcement today.
Why?
I've lost the passion for it.
Oh, DJ.
Bye, people. Love.
Bye, Rosetta. You've lost the passion. That's very sad. When is your last day?
2 weeks from today.
Oh. I'm sorry to hear it, I guess. Be honest,
it's been stressful for a while, and I've just not been happy for quite a while. So,
well, leaving the radio make you happy?
I don't know, but it's going to be one less headache, one less stress.
I hear you.
I can put forth my energies to something else. So no, I don't need an intervention.
I hadn't gotten to that comment anyway. But, well, I'm glad we heard from you straight out. I'm sorry. But if you think it's even a chance of it making you happier, then that's good.
Anything could be a chance.
That's true. That's true. Now, do you have any idea what Honey, I Shrunk the Kids Steam game is?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm going to it now. Grounded.
And well, yes, Carlo, I am going to attempt to go back to work, Jill.
Yeah, Carlo, that Josh Street, that doesn't look like my type of game. Cause of bird of prey, I believe light can be stuck or slowed and bleed out over time. That's some of the ghost experiences that we get. And empathic people can sense old, strong emotions through the cosmic consciousness. I'm sensing some strong emotions right now, Carlo. Josh Street says LDG is mooning Rosetta. You saw the second picture. DJ, is there something you want to talk about?
No.
Okay.
I'm just here for the fun.
I went back and watched the interesting part of last night Jedi's build stream. I have to give you props. You did very well.
I tried.
You were an utmost gentleman. I don't know. I could have done the same.
There was a lot of angry birds in the background.
Well, what came through to the public was well done.
I destroyed a lot of green piggies.
I don't know what that means.
You've never played Angry Birds.
Oh, a long time ago.
You know, you kill the piggies, and I gotta hold on. I gotta take a phone call.
No problem. So we got the official word. Yes, he's retiring in 2 weeks. What's this face McWhatnot? This Qapla, Bird of Prey, Qapla. What's this face McWhatnot? And then we got NB Geeks, a Phantom super chat. NB Geeks again. If there's something you want me to say, please tell me. And John Iraki's 99-cent super chat. Why the super chat's not showing up in YouTube? Son of a bitch.
I'm sorry. One thing after another pops up. I'm back.
Welcome back. Resolute Germ says no,
Thank
he
you.
does not. We found that out. Carlos is Bird of Prey. I think you should
What?
play the game Granny. It's like an escape room experience. Yeah, I'm not into escape rooms. And
Oh, hey, DJ. Come down there.
he had to take a phone call.
Oh.
I don't know where this Phantom super chat came in.
What happened?
Nobody sees it.
Phantom?
NB Geeks says that they super chatted $10, but nobody can see it.
Yeah, right there. I see it.
Where?
NB Geeks. It's right on the right hand side. Scroll up like one mouse wheel. Scroll up. 459. NB Geeks. Let's talk. Just super chatted $10.
But that's not the super chat. Like, where's the actual super chat? A super chat looks like this. That was Dr. Scotty's $2 super chat.
And that was from
John
Streamlabs?
Iraki's $1 super chat. And then like, see, Dr. Scotty did this, and then Streamlabs told me about it in the next post. So what we got here was Streamlabs telling us that it happened, but then no record of it actually happening in YouTube.
Huh.
And
Weird.
then I told StreamYard to refresh it because I thought I would get to see it. But of course, now Streamlabs didn't record him saying anything, just a $10 super chat. So I don't know. I don't know what happened. Hopefully it wasn't a mistake. Resolute says, take care, Rosetta. Watch out for narcolepsy. Carlos is from a very interesting photo. It seems to be coming from behind the roof. Does not seem like a firework or comet. Well, certainly not a comet. Carlos is DJ. Please don't tell me you're going back to work. I'm worried about you. And a sad DJ. Yeah, DJ said he is going to try to go back to work. JD says, DJ, we love you, man. We absolutely do love DJ. He is part of the family. Thomas says, DJ needs a hug. Resolute says, DJ, you seem to have lost a lot of passion for a lot. Well, you know, when you're in constant pain, the passion goes pretty quickly. Josh Reed says, Bird of Prey, can you stop LDG from mooning us? He already stopped. Carlos is DJ. I know that you have two. Just please be careful. And I understand it's a need. The passion will come back. We all have a time of change more than once for most. This year is the year of change. Carlo dishing out the wiseness. Carlos's bird of prey, Ghost in the Machine again, whom I think you're getting a message, specifically since Sissel Prey and you talking about Ghost Detective Stream. I think you need to tell your stories on a video. Well, we kind of told the stories today. There's not a hell of a lot more to tell. Rock says, okay, back. What did I miss? Oh, man. Ghosts, demons, and DJs retiring from the radio in 2 weeks. Josh Reed says, did Bird of Prey forget it could have been a Streamlabs donation? No, I'm checked. See, when you donate through Streamlabs, it calls it a donation, not a super chat. And I checking Streamlabs now just in case, and it's not there. I mean, it Streamlabs says that he made a $10 super chat, but he doesn't give me the text of that super chat.
Did he use a naughty word?
No. Well, they're saying there's zero text at all. So, I mean,
Did you forget to hit enter? Did you forget to actually put? Can you like not put a like super chat?
You don't have to say anything on a super chat. It's quite possible he just donated money and said nothing, but it should still show up in YouTube. It should still show up like the John Araki one showed up without any text.
Ah, okay. Maybe it's glitch.
And he hasn't said anything in chat. So, NV Geeks, if you're here and you want to say hello, or if you know what happened, please let us know. Thomas Botts says, Carlo Albanese, it was December around 10 p.m. I didn't see it till I looked at the photo. Oh, it's one of those things that wasn't there until you looked at the photo.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back, EJ.
You make one little announcement on the radio and everybody's got a call.
Oh, I would expect nothing less. Take care, JDs. And Thomas says, maybe it was George messing with your computer. Okay. So now I know who put in the George super chat.
George of the Jungle?
No, George of the upstate Adirondack house. He was the person who was haunting the house. Carlos says, Thomas, did you have a flash on? Was it mobile camera? I presume digital. However, the flash wouldn't react like that in the lens. Interesting. Did you feel uncomfortable at the time? And what's his face? McWhatnot says, welcome back to DJ.
Maybe he just caught an owl on the tree bark and one of the eyes came back as green.
Yeah, maybe it's the one-eyed, green-eyed owl.
No, I wasn't saying it. One of the eyes was blocked. It was on the tree.
I've never seen an owl eyes come out like that color.
Oh,
do you have enough picture?
You have enough experience to even say that? Yeah, I saw the picture. I mean, it looked weird. I'm just trying to think outside the box here. I'm trying to pull up images of animals or owls with the camera flash and see if, because you take a shot and human eyes turn red. It freaks me out.
Everything freaks you out. What are you talking about?
How is that even an eye?
It's a circular. It's a circle. Small green circle dot.
Okay, you could say, well, it's the camera moving that made that trail, but the focus, the tree and the house are in focus. So it wasn't the camera moving. It had to be the light moving.
Yeah, let me see. Can you send me a link? I would love to look at that like on my computer and not through StreamYards.
Yeah, I'll put the link in the chat. Anybody wants to go to it directly.
That's not the same one that you originally shown. The original one.
No, there was two. There was two. That was the second one of the two. The first one was a solid green light. Thomas says it was on his phone and he doesn't use the flash. Rocksods' Bird of Prey. I have a Dear Bob feature request. It would be nice to have an attached image file. Well, it would be nice, but unfortunately, it's not going to happen because I don't want anonymous images coming in. If you want to send an image, you're going to have to use your email. Cinnabon Bunny, hello, Cinnabon Bunny. Put the link out again if anyone's interested. Ostrich says Thomas caught the jolly old bird of prey in his Jeep being pulled by his team of 8 little beagles. And Joseph says, how many of you here believe in supernatural stuff? Well, I do. Pickles?
Anything beyond natural? Yeah, I believe that. Supernatural, it depends what you mean supernatural. Anything that's unnatural, yeah, of course I believe in that. But like ghosts,
what is
no,
it that the woman from Ghostbusters was asking the candidates for job, do you believe in whatever? And the guy said, I'll believe in anything if there's a steady paycheck in it.
Yeah. Like technology is supernatural.
I'm talking about real supernatural.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You don't believe in ghosts?
Yep, that's spiritual. That's not supernatural. Right? If ghosts are a part of the universe, then that's not supernatural. That's natural. Wouldn't it?
Well, if anything's part of the universe, then it's natural, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly.
Anything real isn't supernatural. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. So, well, that naturally occurs without, like I said, technology is supernatural because you don't see technology.
Okay. We'll put you down as no. DJ, do you believe in the supernatural?
Yeah, I've had freaky things happen over the lifetime. So yeah.
2 out of 3 of us believe in the supernatural. There we go.
Okay, there is something supernatural I kind of believe in, but yeah, that'll be a story for another day. Yeah. I will go that far. Something I cannot explain that keeps happening that freaks me the F out.
Carl says that's not coming from a roof. However, it looks like it's coming from behind the tree to the front of it. From behind the tree to the front of the tree. I don't know. It's weird. Josh reads the Cinnabon just time to help get DJ to stay on his radio show.
Nope.
Fluggerville.
Hi.
Welcome.
What's going on?
Hey, please tell me, is it Flugger, Flugger? How am I supposed to say your name?
I say Flugger, but it really doesn't matter to me because that's not my name. It's just, and you can just call me Flug. You don't have to go through the whole.
I like Fluger. I like Flugerville.
Well, then say Fluger. I don't care.
You know, it's
right.
Flug.
It's just a name, exactly.
Flug. Bug.
It's like, when you're PFTT or PFFT, it's kind of like that. But I don't care. You can just don't call me Hole.
Hole. Hole.
That's funny.
I like this. Joseph says you don't need a parachute to go skydiving. You need a parachute to go skydiving twice.
That would help. Hello, V-Star.
That's like people's not afraid of jumping. They're afraid of landing or crashing. Yeah. Thomas says maybe he got a picture of 5G radiation. That's possible. That could have been a 5G tower instead of a tree.
I will say this though. It's funny how we have a picture of lights when it's with the house during a time of where you see the blue lights, like they got Christmas lights or something up, and we're looking at another set of lights in the picture. Maybe somebody just
hello, B-Star.
Put up some more lights.
You know what it could be? It could be the reindeer. No, not a black hole. It could be the reindeer that blew up from Cousin Eddie.
Yeah. He got launched into the sky because of the sewer gas.
Yep.
Flug is German is plow, like Homer Simpson, Mr. Plow. Mr. Plow, that's the name. The name
Flug,
again
stupid typo.
is Mr. Plow. Mr. Plow is a loser, and I think he's a boozer.
You should ask him.
The second is for sure.
You should ask him if he believes in the supernatural. Got four up here now. Flug, you haven't asked him yet.
Flug, yeah, do you believe in supernatural? Qapla V-Star.
Yeah.
3 out of 4.
Because there's gonna, it's kind of like saying UFO. You know, of course UFOs are real because you can't identify everything in the air. You know.
Who says this is real? Is this somebody in the chat who says this is actually they took this?
Thomas Potts took the picture.
Thomas Potts took this picture.
Yeah, what was the picture of here?
It was something he saw above. Well, it was a picture he took. Well, you know what, Thomas, your story's kind of falling apart here. Because you said you didn't see that until you took the picture, but then why is the picture centered on it?
Oh, DJ, play it. You got a sound for this, right? You got to have a sound for this.
I don't even have it open.
Oh, God.
Son of a bitch. Okay, here we go.
Good call, Bird. Good call, Bird. Also, I am also seeing some weird artifacts on this photo that doesn't make sense. This is showing signs of Photoshop.
Just you know.
Let me show you. Okay, let me share a screen real quick.
Okay, hold on.
And you can make sense. Here we go.
Reminding the people of the pictures here that they're quite centered on the green dot. Like, why would you take a picture of that if that's not what you were looking at?
Yeah.
Okay,
so here's the okay, you got me on here. Okay, no, wait, my bad. Wait, where's the StreamYards? I can't even find the StreamYards anymore. StreamYards, there we go. Okay, so you guys are seeing me. Okay, good. So if you look at this here, right? Zoom out. Here's your photo. As you zoom in, I want you to look at one particular thing. These lights. Okay. Now you see the glow on these lights and how they have like a blockiness to them. And that's fine. That's the way it's supposed to be. When they get filtered through the pixels, each pixel gets like it looks blocky. And you go over here.
Any photoshopping.
No, I'm saying right here. Look at this. See how the beginning looks blocky, but the outer glow is literally, and it's hard to see because of the colors, has more of an evenly dispersal. The glow around it is more evenly dispersed.
That's not a sign of photoshopping.
Yes, it is. Of course, it is.
No, if anything, it would be the other way around.
I'm showing you lights that are in the picture right here. Okay. Do you see the same type of glow here? No.
Okay. First off, Thomas says that these have been, he cut them out. That's why they're centered. They're cut from a larger picture.
Nice one. See, even right here.
I mean, it does make sense because this is not the size of a standard camera photo.
You can clear as day how the glow is blocky here. If you look at the green, it isn't.
Well, it's a different type of light source.
Right here.
That only means that it's not a Christmas light.
Light is light, Bird. It shines through the pixels. It gets recorded as pixels. It's going to have the same shape. It's light. Light is light.
Well, we don't know the distance of this light, the type of light.
This is
and it's different colors too. So different colors refract differently in camera.
Thomas
another thing
went into Photoshop and threw a neon green brush.
Another thing, you see JPEG. Okay, this is called JPEG artifacting.
Artifacting.
You see this across. Yeah, you see this across the entire photo.
It happens.
And then amazing
parts of the photo.
Amazing. I don't see any JPEG artifacting here.
JPEG artifacting.
Right in here. No, I don't see any of it. Where? I don't see it.
That one. No one above it too.
What are you talking about? I am not seeing it. This is
2 pixels down and 1 to the left. No, from the center. Okay, now a pixel up.
Right here.
Artifact.
No, I wouldn't call that artifacting. Like you can look at the artifacting over here.
Okay, now 6 pixels down and 4 to the right.
This is artifacting. This is not boss. This is an even glow. Look at that. It even gets lighter and lighter and lighter. No, I don't call that artifacting. Artifacting. Okay, let's look at the other light. Compare it.
Oh, why did we have to get started on this?
Artifacting here. Artifacting here.
Okay. Enough with the artifacting. I don't think. What happened to everybody? God damn it. There we go. Where's LDG? Oh.
You just son of a.
I thought I was removing. Son of a bitch. I thought I was removing your extra screen from the channel. I realized I forgot that you were using your main screen as the whatever. I thought you had shared a screen and I was removing that.
Good job, Bird. Thank you. Good job.
Hey, Cap Track.
So Thomas says he was on a ghost tour. The picture he zoomed in on from the original. And he didn't effing Photoshop it.
Sure.
Carlos says LDG's pixels artifacts can be caused by compression or format changes. Absolutely.
Yes.
V stars says he would to be. Yeah, LDG didn't say they couldn't be. V says he was trying to be a peeping Tom in those windows. No, there's nobody living there.
All right.
Yes,
okay. You know what? Right here, baby. Got it. There's your JPEG artifacting right there. There's your JPEG artifacting right there. All of it is lit up. Show me JPEG artifacting in that glow. It's a white freaking streak. No JPEG artifacting.
Zoom out. Okay, where's the artifacting above it? Or in the house? There's no artifacting around the house.
All artifacting right here. This is all artifacting. This is all artifacting right here.
Oh, man, there's a ghost in that window.
Holy shit, look at that. There's a guy with a hat.
There's your artifacting
you
for you.
Uncovered it.
Even here.
Where's those artifacts?
This is the supernatural part. That's an alien in there, and that was the spaceship that's leaving that dropped him off.
And they were heading to the black hole.
Exactly.
Okay, so now we got the original photo he took of the house.
You got the original photo?
Yeah. Let's see if I can put it in. Let's see.
That is too clean cut. I am sorry. That is way too clean cut.
There's the link for the original photo. Nichols, you can.
Okay, all right. Got the
see what you can make
photo.
of it.
There we go.
See what you can make of it.
All right. Okay. All right, that's good. Save image as. Force a BMP so it doesn't get any lost. Okay. There we go. Show and folder. All right. Add a curves, add a levels. This is the original shot.
Very cool, Zachary. Not working Friday. So 3-day weekend. Cha-ching. I remembered when those used to be a thing. Resolute Germs to Cinnabunny LDG is an expert in everything. Just ask.
You got 7-day weekends now, Bird.
I've had, honestly. They've lost all meaning. The only thing that really changes is that television is different. When I wake up, if I wake up before 6, the news isn't on. But I don't even watch the news anymore, so that doesn't really matter.
You don't even get Saturday morning cartoons.
The day I look forward to now, honestly, most is Monday because DS9 plays on BBC America. What's this Facebook whatnot says that could easily be the result of the method of display and not the means of capturing the image. Wesley, you're here. I see you, Wes. Come on up to the chat, Wes. Zachary says, what am I looking at here? They're zoomed in. Well, Thomas caught some interesting image at Gettysburg on a ghost tour. Indiana.
Oh, wait a second. He was on a ghost tour?
He was on a ghost tour.
Okay,
why you think they were purposely putting up images that nobody could see at the time?
Well, yeah, totally. You kidding me? He was on a ghost tour. Okay.
God. That's why we could see the ghost in the window when you did all that screwy stuff to the image.
Yeah, right.
And it wasn't even a ghost; it was a mannequin.
Well, yeah.
I've been on the ghost tours before. I know what they do.
On a ghost.
Oh, Zachary,
that's hilarious.
Greetings, birds, turds, and nerds, says Wes.
I'm still thinking that LDG makes one an ugly baby.
That's not me.
That's his kid.
That's Baby O'Prey.
Yeah, I don't look like Bird. That just looks like you with hair.
I don't know how you didn't see that, dude. You know what? I think you just didn't see it.
Caterpillar eyebrows. I
seriously think you just did not see that, dude.
Caterpillar eyebrows and hair on LGG's big head.
I can imagine that LDG's kid would have a unibrow.
I can too.
No. I don't even have close to
big old unibrow.
Carlos says, LDG, check out similar and debunked videos online to compare it. It could be a beam from a laser pointer. However, it seems to be small to be at the camera, too big to be further away.
No, I did have. I did do something with a video that Darren showed me.
I need to take a pill in Gelogia, so try to keep things together, DJ, please.
I'll try.
Good luck, Bird.
You notice he said for me to try to keep things together?
Yeah, God forbid you didn't do anything on the soup last night.
Hey, I was the responsible one.
That wasn't responsible whatsoever.
You asked.
I almost got on to be responsible.
Admiral Doom was the one that said that I was the most responsible.
No, you were the most timid. I think is the word you're looking for.
I wasn't timid. It wasn't my channel.
I didn't watch. I'm waiting for the entire show to post, which actually it just finally did. I haven't been able to watch. Not for me. Not for me.
I don't want to go rewatch that at all.
And Bird even said that I was calm, cool, and collective for it all.
Okay, so just tell me, did it actually get more interesting after I passed out?
It got more stupid.
Yeah.
Okay, because I watched the last. Okay, so I had the last 2 hours when I got up this morning. I was up at 5:30. I said, "What's up?" But I had to get some work done, so I couldn't really listen or anything. Then I ended up passing out for like an hour right before I did my stream this morning. So I only caught like maybe 20 minutes of the last 2 hours, and then there was some chit chat, but it was already done over and said. And you guys were saying a couple things. It sounded like things got more interesting after I actually passed out last night. So I will rewatch that. But yeah, I mean, yeah, no, you held your cool. You can't. Yeah, I'm busting you, DJ. But when it first happened, I was pissed when it first happened because I thought you said something.
I wasn't the happiest of how that played out, but I also wasn't going to be the one that ran and cowered.
And then I was there for poor Jedi, man, because I was texting him when that happened, and I hope I didn't I hope I didn't add to why he blew up about the Coca-Cola shirt. Because that came out of nowhere, right? Like did that come out of nowhere?
Oh yeah.
Or was he aggravated before then? Because
he was getting aggravated. You could tell because he was even like, just lay off, kind of like.
Mm-hmm.
And she would not get the hint. Just no, not a chance.
Yeah, no, kept jabbing at the mouth, and I'm sorry, but you know what? That entire time was just nothing but BS. I mean, it felt like I was on the weekly ramble, for God's sakes.
There was times I kept trying to interject and get things to move off the track, but I even failed with the eagle outfit. So
yeah, I saw that. I saw your little poking of the pecker, the pecker beak, the beak.
You didn't see before when I was trying to reach up and tickle.
Yeah. You don't have to put the image back in my mind.
Every damn thing I could to get the whole situation to go to a different direction. Even I failed on that.
Oh, yeah. I was laughing my ass off sitting here.
Yeah, I mean, dude, if I would have came on, something would have happened. Because I had things queued up. I mean, I had things like DJ. I think you know what I'm talking about.
But see, I went off way too much on other people's streams, and it's time for me to stop that. So that's why I
get it.
Shut my mouth.
I get it. Oh, you did leave for a bit.
Yeah, I'd go down and I'd go play Angry Birds to relieve tension, and I'd pop back up. And
you still play Angry Birds?
Oh yeah,
still around.
Hell yeah.
All right, well, so what have everybody? This was one of the things that I debunked. So a certain somebody who believes the world is not of a spherical nature gave me this video to look at, proving that the sun doesn't actually go around the earth. It doesn't go down. It just keeps going away from us, like around the
world. I'm back.
Hey, boss. We were good. We were good.
Good.
So I wanted to show real quick. This is another thing that I was able to debunk on my own stream one day.
You debunked?
I debunked this video. This is one Darren gave us, and telling us how the sun doesn't go down the horizon; it just goes around the Earth. So I wanted to see if this video was right, because we can't find any more videos like this. This is the only video that shows this.
How much time did you spend on this trying to prove that the world is round?
Not the world is round, that the sun, that this is a doctored video. And basically what I did is I looked at it like this to see if there was any artifacting or any kind of manipulation. And it all right about here, you're starting to see it. Starting to see it. If the sun is going around, why the heck, scale, why the heck is it looking like it's been pushed up? You know what I mean? If the sun's always pointing down like a spotlight, why is this picking up like this? It would be the other way around. It would be red on the bottom and the yellow would be towards the top. But because they wanted to make this an effect, they had to use an effect across the horizon that squished.
Is there not a mountain?
This is a mountain right here. I'm not talking about this. This is a mountain right here. I'm talking about the position of the white and the yellow and the red. if this is truly a spotlight shining down, like the people who believe this say it is, this doesn't make sense. Look at that. That doesn't make sense whatsoever. You know what I mean? We're fine here. We're fine. It looks like a regular sunset. It's going down. But look at the shrinkage. Look what happens. Just the shrinkage of the light. Like, this doesn't make sense whatsoever. And I got a bunch, everybody in the channel.
I'm going to be honest, LDG. I have no effing idea what the hell I'm looking at or why this proves or disproves.
All right, so this is what they show.
All right, let me just put this out there. It's because LDG is an expert at shrinkage.
All right, this is the full video. This is the full video. This is showing a sunset in the Middle East. And instead of the sun going down, instead of the sun going down on the horizon,
in the Middle East different than everywhere else?
I don't know. But look at the sun, how it's not going down the horizon. It looks like it's going farther away.
What are you talking about? It looks like it's going down.
No, it looks like it's going farther away. The sun, okay, right here, you should see the horizon going across the middle of the sun. But the sun's getting smaller and smaller. And when do we ever see the sunset where the sun's getting this freaking small? It would be this.
Isn't that how the sun sets?
No, the sun sets like this, and the sun goes down. Maybe it gets a little smaller.
Where's it going?
A little smaller. That's what I'm saying. This video suggests that the sun isn't going down, that it's just traveling around the flat Earth. It's not going down. Look how small it is. Like, who's ever seen a sunset where the sun's getting that small?
That's the little part of the sun that's sticking past the horizon.
Yes, and that's exactly what this is. This is and they made it look spherical to make it look like the sun's going around. But in fact, this is actually a clipped background, and they're using an effect to push the circle.
It was going well. I don't know what's going on anymore.
That's what happens when you let Pickles start talking tech shit.
Look at the shrink.
Hi, Vile Mike.
We don't want to look at the shrink.
Look at the shrink. That's not a sunset. That is some BS.
Kick him off the stream again.
No, don't dunk me, please.
Do it.
I'm not dunking him. Wesley says there's a forest fire near his town. Oh no, Wes.
That isn't good.
What's the name of the fire? We'll keep an eye out.
Ew, the burning bush.
God.
Resolute says, the best use I've had for ghost tours is scaring a date. Women loved being scared into a guy's arms. You know, it's probably that's probably a pretty good idea. Also, you could probably be on it for looking for single women. And then they're like twice as easy to scare. No dudes with them. Wesley says California is on fire. Lots of states are on fire, Wes. You have to be more specific.
Not me. I've been getting rained on all day.
At least the heat let up a little bit for the last couple days.
Yeah, it's only supposed to be in the 80s this week.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you missed some fireworks last night, Thomas. Zachary likes Coca-Cola.
Seemed to be fireworks all over last night. What the hell are you talking about?
Cinnabon says, what are you talking about?
Between AT stream and Jedi Bill stream, there's plenty of fireworks.
Yeah, that was.
Now tonight, my stream is going to be calm because anybody starts fireworks or gets off topic, I boot them.
That was not the way I expected the anti-tracker stream to go yesterday.
Yeah, sure. I love how I can know you smiling when you talk.
I'm not.
If you didn't, well, I mean, you still played.
I still what? Played?
You still
played. I played
Risk.
What was I not supposed to play Risk? Stay out of the Risk game as some sort of boycott of Risk?
I did. I didn't want to play Risk. It was Life and Matthews Pub. It's not freaking.
Because you're an Axis and Allies guy now. You tell me if they played Axis and Allies, you wouldn't have played?
No. I would have to think about that, but I can neither confirm or deny that. But I don't play. It's not that I don't play Risk. I don't play Risk with you guys anymore. That's the difference. I play Risk just fine. I'm just done playing with you guys.
Jitsi says flatter, masks, and drama. Save us, oh Lord and Savior. Berto, pray 5, save us.
I know when I'm not welcome.
And Captain Track says, can I change the topic? Well, it was a little late. Thomas says, did you get Dr. Fossey thinks we should wear goggles now? Cinnabon says, you're a master image analyst. Don't argue. Resolute says he wasted 2 hours debunking this video. Jitsi likes push-ups. They make things look bigger. I get it. Robert Rose Jr. says, hello today, Berto Pray 5, Mama Pray, and Sassy. I just found out today that Herman Cain has passed away because of COVID. Herman Cain, the guy who was running for president?
Yeah, the 999 guy.
999. Herman Cain. Is he really dead because of COVID?
Well, he caught COVID, but it could have been other complications. But
hydroxyquinoline or whatever.
It was part of it.
They're going to just call it COVID, but it could have been anything. He was getting up there in age too.
Yeah, former Republican presidential candidate and pizza magnate Herman Cain has died from the coronavirus. Cain, 74, had been hospitalized since early July after he had trouble breathing. Herman Cain, our boss, our friend, like a father of many of us, has passed away. It was announced on Cain's website. Employees of Cain say they do not know where he contracted the virus. He attended President Trump's indoor rally in Tulsa, Oklahoma in late June and was photographed without the mask. I don't know.
Well, are they telling the part that he had stage 4 cancer too?
No.
Of course.
Not yet.
Of course.
The African-American businessman rose to national prominence as former CEO of Godfather's Pizza. He ran unsuccessfully for president in 2012, famously touting a 999 tax plan. He dropped out after facing sexual harassment allegations. Cain was a prominent Trump supporter. He was co-chair of Trump's campaign outreach initiative for black voters. Trump supported Cain to serve on the Federal Reserve Board last year, but Cain withdrew from consideration a few weeks later. On Twitter, Trump said he adored Cain, whom he called a powerful voice of freedom and all that is good. No, absolutely nothing about cancer. He had cancer?
That's what I was to believe.
Let's see. Herman Cain, cancer. Herman Cain dies. Herman Cain, colon cancer survivor. Cain survived stage 4 colon cancer in 2006. So that was even before. Oh, I don't know if he had active cancer. If he does, nothing is showing it on a quick search. Now, it doesn't mean he didn't. It just means that nobody's reporting it.
Yeah, I peeked in there, Captain Trek. DJ's arch enemy is in there. But she's kind of cute, so...
Jitsi says makes mole heaps into mountains. Thomas is Cinnabon. I took that photo with my iPhone. Captain Trek is bored. Thomas says, oh my God, LEG proved the sun is shrinking. We're all going to die. Vile Mike, howdy Vile, says, howdy folks. Got some bad news. My car broke down this morning, so I need cash. Doing a 20% sale on my store. Oh, guys, if you got anything you now to buy on SD GameSwap, now is the time. And the link is in the chat. Carlos says, LDG, bird of prey, the sunlight refracts over the atmosphere. The sun isn't pointing down. It's very massive, and it looks genuine on the horizon. It looks genuine, or how the light reacts in the center of the earth. It's not. Okay, that I didn't even.
I don't. What is he even trying? What was the point of that? What was
the sunlight refracts over the atmosphere? The sun isn't pointing down. No, I know we know that.
Yeah, we know
it's
that.
Very massive, and it looks genuine. How the light reacts in the center of the earth. It feels like there was more to that got cut off. Robert Rose says Herman Cain once was a conservative presidential candidate, a businessman, a wild radio show until Trump appointed him to the Federal Reserve. Yeah, he was the pizza guy. Not to diminish him, he was the guy who owned the chain of Godfather Pizza.
It's the pizza you can't refuse.
Yeah. Admiral Saval is in the house. Welcome, Admiral. That's the wrong link, Admiral. If I pasted it, let me paste in the correct link. There it is. Vile says if you can repost, tweet, or share the Facebook post, that would be a great help. Absolutely, Vile. I will find the Facebook post. Or I'll just share the link to the eBay store. Moldy Gunman says, "Hi, Bird. How's it going?" It was a little crazy, and somebody popped up, and there it is. It's Admiral Saval. Welcome, Admiral. Sorry, Admiral. Double clicked. LDG has changed his name to Reset Password.
Yep.
Very funny, Bird.
Admiral, we can't hear you if you're talking to us.
Hey, LDG, why did you reset your name?
I didn't reset his name.
All right, Bird, I'm going to pop out of here. I got to do some stuff and get ready for tonight's show.
Take care, DJ.
Well, his new name is Reset Password. I've wondered why.
I just noticed
I don't know. Damn it, Bird. I'm joking. That's me. I know.
Do you ever have an ID radio or TV on, Admiral?
Sorry.
It's bleeding through.
Bird, do you ever have an ID 10T error?
ID 10?
ID
No.
10T.
Identity?
Are you familiar? No.
Oh, idiot user. Captain Track wants me to get you off the panel. LDG.
Of course he does. He's mad at me today.
Yeah, right now, the only reason I'm on is because I'm high as a fucking kite. I had 13% alcohol margarita and a Yingling Pilsner Golden.
Wow.
And I usually don't drink.
Why are you drinking?
Well, I was over at my uncle's. That's why.
You're celebrating?
No, I just wanted to be calm.
Aw. Thomas says Wesley needs to stop setting fires.
Oh, damn. My nasal spray's out.
Vile, I'm going to retweet that right now. And
No.
Multigun Man says Risk sucks ass. Just saying.
Oh,
Yeah, usually I don't ever touch the imbibe the liquid of death, as I call it, because I know what it does to people because I've lived with it. If you know what I mean by that, Bird.
I can take a guess, which I'll keep to myself.
Basically, any kind of alcohol.
So, Bird, I blocked we were having an issue on my channel today. People were spamming Short Circuit 2. So I banned the word Short Circuit 2. Short Circuit. Yeah, banned the words. I put them in the bad word list.
Banned.
And then I banned, yeah. And then I lost a subscriber. Yeah.
Some people want to be able to say that word.
Yeah. Yeah, it's quite funny. So, okay, I'm practicing for Saturday. I didn't know Chief Cook played this game.
Hey, do y'all use the Rids wallet at all?
Nope.
I would recommend it. They're really cool, thin wallets that are made out of carbon fiber, basically.
Oh, yeah?
I'm gonna go get mine and show you what I mean. Ooh, got up too fast. Damn, I feel like I'm gonna pass out and pull into the door. Yingling beer is usually about 8% alcohol. This is my wallet.
Oh, okay. Nice.
It's called a Ridge wallet.
Yeah, Cousin Dibs has one of those wallets. Welcome, Dibs. Dibs, if you want to come up and speak. Oh,
you know
shit,
what
wrong
pissed
link.
me off the other day? One of my YouTube videos or streams I uploaded to YouTube was some copyright struck because of the music, even though I have permission from EA to use their in-game music for stream on Twitch. And they said even if I upload it, they should it to another streaming service like YouTube, it shouldn't ping me. Because they are the ultimate copyright holders of all this Command and Conquer music.
You got written permission from them?
Yeah, years ago.
Oh, then dispute then.
You can,
yeah. I disputed the copyright claim, and YouTube gave it back after they contacted EA and the actual audio producer of the soundtracks. EA said he had written permission from us to use it because he is a gaming professional and a what else is it? I can't think of it right now. But it just basically makes it harder and it's under fair use because most of the Command and Conquer music has been out for over 25 years, and that's the reason EA said it was fair use. And the copyright bots actually shouldn't have struck it, if you know what I mean. But
well,
thankfully,
20
I got
years
the,
does not make it fair use.
well,
the copyright is decades.
Actually, it's whatever the government says, because whatever it originally was pushed back decades because of Disney.
Something
Mickey
made
Mouse
in the
should
last
be
20 years would have like
well,
75 plus years of copyright protection.
Yeah, Disney was supposed to be in the public domain already.
Well, what EA said, because all their games are so popular and there are so many people who do Let's Play tutorials of them, it falls under public domain and they usually don't copyright strike them. That's what EA sent me.
Well, they probably meant that it was fair use, not right.
Yeah,
I remember that episode, Zachary. Not one of my favorites.
Lost another subscriber. Why am I losing subscribers? You know, it's fine.
Yeah, I gotta
fine.
I gotta go back in on your channel and then subscribe.
Yeah, I'm getting more subscribers on Twitch. I'm able to do Twitch and YouTube, but what I do is stream on Twitch only and then upload my finished streams to YouTube. And it doesn't violate the YouTube's terms of service where they actually state where you have to pick one or the other streaming platform to stream.
You know what's actually interesting? I think having two channels, I don't know, Bert, if you can confirm this, but when two channels lose the same subscriber, that can't be a YouTube glitch, right? That's got to be somebody unsubscribing to both your channels.
I would say it's a pretty good bet somebody unsubscribed.
Yeah, exactly. Same here. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Yeah, the only other thing would be is if somebody had two accounts and they both subscribed to you and then the bot found them on both your channels, then they could do that.
Yeah. But that random blinking out is what I was. Yeah.
I've not heard from Anti-Tracker yet today. I know he was going in for his procedure.
There goes another one.
Poor Auntie has to get all his nerves in his backbird out.
Okay. I gotta say, guys, stop. Okay, I very funny. Stop. Seriously. I'm losing subscribers like crazy. No, come back. I just lost 2 more. You guys are effing with me. Stop it. Stop. I can't drop below 150 again.
On YouTube. That's why I decided to go with Twitch TV, because people are a lot nicer on YouTube and a lot less critical than they are on YouTube of people.
Like I said, you can get on the internet and say you have the answer for world peace, and people will still call that hate crime.
Well, if you're
here's an idea for world
kill off
peace.
Everybody who's not the same, that is a hate crime.
Here's an idea for world peace: get rid of every weapon in the world and outlaw any kind of killing.
Killing is already outlawed.
No, I mean any kind of killing, meaning military would be outlawed too.
Well, what if the other side starts killing us?
Dum 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 dum.
I really don't know then.
Viles is not as bad as he feared. It's the ignition coil. Well, it's still people should shop at SD Game Swap.
Robert, I stood up for you, Robert. First of all, second of all, I'm not a commie. What makes you think I'm a commie? Bird, is there something I do that? Is there something I? No, I need to know this for real because
I think it was last night when you were talking about you wanted to, everybody according to their means and.
No. All I said is there's a solution that benefits everybody. Yes. No. I wasn't. I said there's solutions that will. I said so. There are solutions that will benefit everybody, and he automatically thought that meant like communism for some reason, which has nothing to do with making everybody happy. But that's okay.
Thomas is bird of prey, so teachers don't want to teach in person, and the teachers union is saying they will strike if they have to teach at school or online. Why would they strike if they had to teach online? I don't know. Let them strike. We don't need teachers anymore. We lost this generation. Just deal with it. We'll skip this whole Generation Z.
Yeah, and by the way, a public forum would fix our educational system too, by the way.
Highly doubt that.
Yeah, we need dynamic based learning.
That's never gonna happen in this country because politicians are too damn corrupt.
F politicians. Let me tell you something. If Project Prometheus ever gets on its feet, you guys will see how it can easily work. Plain as day. You got a system where a teacher can wake up in the morning and just log on and start teaching people. You'll see how education changes.
Carlos is bird of prey, LDG pixels. I know you take it to heart. However, people like what you like, what and who they like.
Fucking high.
You want people that want you, even if you don't always agree. I agree.
Well,
I did know
that. Resolute is Admiral. That's yeah. Well, people will find a way to kill.
Why would you want to stop killing? I mean, if someone wants to die, they deserve to die peacefully.
Cool. 16 to 17 new listings at SD GameSwap.
What I'm saying, LDG, is make it illegal to kill anyone other than natural death.
No. It's
already illegal to kill.
Yeah, exactly. It's only illegal to kill somebody against their will. How about that? Oh, your right to live. Your
Robert
live
Rose Jr. likes the Short Circuit movies. I do too.
So do I. Yes,
Thomas,
the internet allows us to do
Times website.
And I thought we had the Short Circuit thing settled already.
We do. I'm just, and I wanted to say this to you, Bird. I appreciate you doing the whole, so many people are voting for it. Yeah, might as well do both. I respect that, but I would just want you to know at the same time, everything's right. Everything has two sides of the coin. So as much as I appreciate that, at the same time, I was kind of pissed off because that wasn't the reason. I could watch Burbs whenever I want. I wanted to win on its own merits, and me saying, "Hey guys, let's watch the Burbs," and not just to get a handout to watch it. So I do appreciate it, but
not a handout. There's incredible demand for both.
You got a pretty big handout for me, Bird, to do Crystal Skull, and that was the only reason you watched that movie.
That is true. I took a bribe. I'm covered for the crimes of other men. I can live with it.
You kind of were forced, weren't you?
Live with it, kind of.
It's not like you accepted it. Like you had no choice. Like
I did
YouTube accept just gives it to you.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I could.
You can't refund it. No. Let me ask you this: if you could have hit the button and gave that money back, would you have done it?
That's a good question. I might have. Honestly, I very well might have. Thomas Watson. How many centuries until Project Prometheus?
As soon as I get 10,000 subscribers, I think that would be enough to get me get the ball rolling. Seriously, yeah, 10,000 subs.
I really wish some more the people who follow you, Bird, and Auntie would join my streams on Twitch. No, some people like Alexander do not have a Twitch account and refuse to get one started.
I just. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead of chat. Bird, I'll be right back. I need a minute. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. I don't really love the Twitch interface. I really only go there for a few minutes at a time when my cousin streams, and that's about it.
How many years separate you and your cousin?
10 years. He's 10 years younger than me.
You're in your 40s?
41.
So he's 31?
He might be 32 now, considering his birthday is well before mine. Yeah, he's 32. So I guess most of the year it's 9 years separates us. Technically.
Mama Pray ever gonna stream again?
I'd say it's unlikely at this point.
Someone must have really pissed her off really bad.
Thomas is sorry for all the times he killed me. Don't call social workers. Zachary says it took a real man like Bird to watch Crystal Skull. Whereas Luke says so about 200 years before LDG. Cinnabon says lol WTF 10,000 subs. Oof, get you. Yeah, F Twitch says Resolute. Robert Rose would rather watch Monster Squad than the Burbs. And Pluggerville says my ISP had a glitch. Well, you're welcome back anytime. No problem, Plugger.
The thing is, anytime someone gives Bird an enormous amount to review a movie, he will do it. Best way to Bird's heart is through the greenback.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of feel compelled at that point. Piano Dean is in the house. Says I love Admiral Saval, but this was the wrong time to join the stream. Well, the stream is going to be ending in a few. Mama Pray is making dinner, so when that's ready, I'm going to end.
How good a cook is your mom?
Okay.
You really don't want to criticize her too much because she takes care of you so well.
I can't. I mean, it's not like I have the option of doing it myself. So, Multi-Gun Man says, Bird of Prey, real men come from Karoga. Absolutely. Piano Dean thinks Resolute's right. Zachary says, so no more Mama Prey stories. Well, I don't know. Not today. I'll tell you that much. Maybe someday, but I don't think she'll be streaming on her own channel anytime soon.
No.
Yeah, she
Sorry,
just
I did not catch your Star Trek review yesterday.
That's okay.
The night before, I had a really rough night that I couldn't sleep.
I'm sorry, what'd you say, Mom?
Tell everybody I love them, though.
Mama Pray tells everybody that she loves them, though. Almost everybody. Thomas says, where's the DS9 episode? The one we watched yesterday? It's up. It's on the DS9 or the live and unlisted playlist. Multi-gun message, bird prey, did Mal Prey make me a plate too? No.
Why do you unlist your reviews, Bird?
Multi-gun man asked. I unlist the live streams because they're too. I unlist the live streams, Admiral, because they count against the channel because they're very long and relatively few people watch them. So YouTube thinks, oh, nobody likes my videos because, they only watch, even if they watch 45 minutes, if it's a 3-hour video, that's very bad. Whereas if I have a 10-minute video out and they watch 6 minutes, that's much better. So it's just better to unlist live streams if you are putting out produced videos. If you're not putting out produced videos, then if your whole channel's live streams, it really doesn't matter. But
hold up. Okay, clarify.
Hey, how big is your hard drive on your computer?
I have a 2 terabyte drive, a different 2 terabyte drive, and I think a 540 gig MB drive or whatever the hell that's supposed to
500 M2 drive.
M2,
Cool.
yes, M2.
Yeah, your boot drive, or damn, I don't like saying that name. Hey, question about that, Bert. So unlisting it. Okay, first of all, for people who can understand, why would a video or an upload actually make YouTube look at you differently? You're basically saying that YouTube, you have a popularity score.
They look at your videos, okay? And they look at how much time people spend engaged with your videos as a percentage of the video.
Yep.
So if you have a 4-hour stream and people are there for 20 minutes, that's a very low percentage. But if you have a 10-minute video and people are there for 10 minutes, even though they're there for half as long as the stream, they're there for 50% of the video. So that gives you a much better score in the YouTube algorithm. And so YouTube is far more likely to advertise your channel because they say, oh, people are engaged with his videos. They stay engaged for 50% of the video as opposed to staying engaged for 5% of the video.
So you say
I'm sorry, I gotta finish my thought here. So you're saying that a video that is 1 minute long and people watch 30 seconds of it would get more score for somebody who streams an hour a day and they watch 20 minutes every single time? It's not one single thing in the algorithm. Of course, I agree.
Total watch time affects it. And also YouTube generally doesn't like videos under 5 minutes because there's no or less advertising potential. So, I mean, no, if you put out a 1-minute video that people watch 30 seconds of, I doubt it's going to help you grow.
Gotcha. What about, and I'm enjoying this conversation.
Literally, if you put out a 5-minute video that people watch 4 minutes of, that really will help you grow.
Yes. So what about if we were to cut the first 5 minutes of our live streams and make them an upload and link them to the full stream?
If you think people would
unlist
watch
the second one, and I'm just throwing an idea out there, and I want to hear what you think.
You could.
Would that be a helpful thing, do you think, for the algorithm?
Not particularly, because I just don't think a lot of people go back and watch live streams.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You can keep your live stream unlisted, but just do the first 5 minute, and that's the one that's public.
Right, but who's gonna? I mean, I'll be honest. If I watched a video, okay, and I'm like, I watched a 5 minute half as interesting video, and I'm in the mood for another video, and I get a bunch of thumbnails come up, and once in a while I'll see one of your videos come up. that has the generic YouTube thumbnail. And
Oh,
I
cool.
know it's one of your live streams.
Cool.
I'm not going to click on it.
Gotcha.
Because I'm not interested in watching a 4-hour live stream.
Yes.
That, it's just not what I'm into. So whether it was your 4-hour live stream or an intro to your 4-hour live stream, unless you went back, gave it a nice thumbnail, and re-edited, the best 4 hours down to 5 minutes, I'm just not going to have interest of clicking on it. Now, if you go through your whole video and find the most interesting 5 minutes, and make a 5-minute version of it, then absolutely.
Yes. Good.
Then
that's a good idea.
That would be
that's
good.
a good idea. That's something we need to tell Anti-Tricker. He was looking for good ideas. I like that idea.
The Anti-Tricker just needs to go back to make the videos that everybody wanted to see to begin with. And he freely admits people came to his channel from the Star Wars and Borg series. Now, granted, Star Wars, it's very hard to make more videos of, but he could certainly make a Star Wars, another Borg video, and his Lower Decks videos will do great. If you look at his videos for the past month, his Lower Decks videos have been through the roof compared to all the others, and they start again in a week.
So they have said the date for Discovery Season 3?
Yes.
And I have confirmation from one of my buddies in CBS higher-ups and from the community contributor of Star Trek Online. They're going to tie in the Iconian War into Season 3 of Discovery somehow.
I'd like to see that.
From STO to make
Season 3. Let me tell you something, and it's funny too, because when I came to the community, you guys talk about Discovery a little differently than I expected. I expect big things from Season 3. I mean, I'm telling you, some futuristic time traveling, Borg 12,000 level, crazy stuff going on in Season 3. So I hold really high hopes for it. It's got a measure to the bar. Let me tell you that right now. And if it's some kind of they just traveled 900 years in the future and everything is like, everybody lost technology, and I'm going to be so pissed if there's no technology in this year.
What it is.
Piano Dean is asking you to send a link for him to sub to you, Pixel H.
Do not
yes, sir.
tell anyone this, but from what I understand from my buddy, although I'm not supposed to release this due to NDA, hopefully I don't get my Twitch channel struck for saying this, or YouTube channel struck. What they're going to do is mention the Iconian War that happened in the 25th century, but they are also going to mention it brought about a civil war after the war ended, because most Federation planets were tired of getting drawn into intergalactic conflicts that did not really matter to them. From the first Klingon Wars to the Dominion Wars and the Iconian Wars. I'm just going to wait and see if they actually have ships from STO in it. If they do, that means STO is now considered alpha canon, all of their ships.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't that be wonderful? Wouldn't that bring back all the players who left STO? Because it's considered gamma canon or soft canon.
Take care, Multi-Gun Man.
Beta canon.
Were the Iconian Wars something that took place in Star Trek Online?
Yes.
I believe so.
I never heard of them.
Well, wait a second. No. They happened in TNG, or the first time I remember hearing about them was in TNG.
The Iconians we heard in TNG. He's saying there was an Iconian war against the Federation.
It was a Iconian war against the Federation, Klingons, and Romulan Republic in Star Trek Online.
Okay.
In 2409, the Romulan Star Empire had collapsed due to the Hobus event in on itself, and they were in a state of civil war. The only colonies that weren't in a state of civil war declared themselves a republic. If you read the actual canonization novel from STO. But as what the STO community lead says, everything's considered beta gamma canon, which is soft canon, until it shows up on the small screen or big screen, being movies or TV.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if this turns out to be true, if how Lore Reloaded's going to feel, because he's been preaching the idea of a Federation civil war for years.
What about I bet AT War hate it a lot.
I'll be honest, as someone who's never even heard of the Iconian Wars until now, I don't see how the Federation, Romulans, and Klingons could have possibly beat the Iconians. Their tech was so much more advanced.
Well, it involved the final episode of the Iconian War in STO involves the protagonist, which is your admiral level character, going back in time right before the fall of Iconia and right before the Nanasians and their allies rebelled, basically. What the Iconians were the preservers, peacekeepers, according to the Iconian War arc in STO.
So Michael Burnham is going to have to go back in time to prevent the Iconian War. Preventing the Iconian War will prevent the Civil War and then the Federation.
So you can go back 150,000 years. That's how far it would go back, because it would create a paradoxical universe. They even, my buddy who works for CBS said if they did that, it would ruin every canon from every series that has ever been.
They've already done that.
No, even worse than that, because you're back 150,000 years before humans ever had the capability of space flight.
I have no doubt.
And if you were a human back then and you saw a human come down in a spaceship, what would happen on Earth?
Nothing. You've already seen that. People have drawn that stuff. Ancient aliens is already a thing. It wouldn't change history one bit if ancient people saw somebody descend from the clouds and walk around the Earth, because people have already claimed that that's happened.
But none of it's ever proven.
And they'd never be able to prove it, so it still wouldn't change anything. But yeah, I think Michael Burnham is going to turn out to be so-called Eve. She's going to be the mother of all human beings.
I did like that episode where they forced somebody from the future to act. That was cool.
You mean in the Star Trek
Discovery? When they forced whatchamacallit to what was the mother? Was it the mother? It was the mother, right? Yeah. They forced her to come back and save the daughter's life because they thought she thought what's her name was the angel, Burnham,
the Red Angel suit. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, they even
that was cool.
The Red Angel suit is now in STO.
I mean, she was literally half dead. It was like you're making somebody who can time travel actually like be late. That was cool. Yeah, I think they did that well. Like that was thrilling for me. Like that was one of my favorite episodes in Discovery.
Could be Carlo. But anyway,
you know,
I do have to end the stream very soon.
Yeah, if everything turns out to be true somewhat on about that.
If it turns out to be true, Admiral, I'm going to kick myself for not making a video based on it right now. But since you asked, I will not.
If it all turns out to be true and they tie in all the STO SIP classes to actual alpha canon, that would be wonderful.
Well, that's one way of looking at it. But with that, guys, it's time to end the stream. LDG, anything you want to say?
Not much, guys. You all have a wonderful day and weekend after tomorrow. Feel free to catch me out on Saturday. We're gonna be playing Chief Cook and Rambling Canuck 2 vs 1. Axis and Allies. I better get practice going.
And Admiral Savala has already left. So take care, everybody. Qapla. Let's remember he's high right now. Yes. He said high as a kite. With that, guys, Qapla, bird out.